Officer-involved shootings, 3 of them in Baldwin County in the last 3 months. In June, Johnny Simmons from Monroe County, allegedly armed with a pistol, shot by officers in Daphne. In July, Clint Dearman of Mississippi, killed by officers in a hail of gunfire in a Malbus parking lot, also allegedly armed with a gun. And just over a week ago in Foley, 32-year-old John Waldauer of Georgia, allegedly armed with a knife, shot in the face by a Foley police officer.
My understanding is that it went in through the upper right side and came out in the bottom lower side, and it shattered teeth and jaws both sides.
Christy Frost is Waldauer's mother.
If somebody came at me with a knife, I'd shoot them. I can't blame the officer for defending himself. Those guys put themselves on the line every day for us.
Aggression towards law enforcement is just one of the things Sheriff Hoss Mack says all of the shootings have in common. Mental illness and/or drug addiction, and weapons are the others.
There's definitely a different environment that these men and women or law enforcement are having to deal with.
He says over the last 5 years, officer-involved shootings have spiked, and it's not just a Baldwin County problem, it's across the country.
We've had some unfortunate acts that has happened involving law enforcement that some of them in and of themselves were wrong, and those were just kind of gave a platform for a lot of people to speak out and basically try to paint law enforcement with a very wide brush.
In the case of John Waldauer, his mom says a life of bad choices caught up with him in Foley.
He's been in trouble off and on since he was in his teens and doesn't really seem to understand that what he does affects others.
And not just for family members, but in most cases the officers that are forced to pull the trigger.